Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, December 17, 2022. The moon spends the day in your solar second house, helping ground you. You can feel pleasantly patient with this influence. Today can bring you the information you need at the right time, mainly related to work or health matters. The day has creative potential, and the trick is to center yourself. A Mercury North Node influence helps connect you with people or information that further your career or health goals, and your inclination to include others and network helps you even more than first meets the eye. This can be a time for gaining increased clarity about a life path, goal, project, or job that feels like growth and improvement. Later today, mental energy can be tricky to channel constructively. The desire to go your own way and do your own thing conflicts with your current tendency to analyze all the details of a plan. Inner conflict is possible now, but this can also lead to tensions with others or miscommunication. Ideally, you find unique ways to combine traditional and progressive methods. The universe is made of perfect balance and beauty. This is true even if it doesn't always feel like that. Despite always feeling like Mercury is retrograde, this isn't actually entirely the case. However, we are now approaching another moonwalk from our cosmic messenger. Currently, we are in a part of the journey called the pre-shadow, which is when he begins to put his foot lightly on the brakes and start to look around uncertainly. You, too, will notice things begin to slow down from this point forward in the weeks ahead. Don't stress about it, just be aware. Do not be afraid to move forward. As a fixed sign, you typically do not anticipate or welcome changes. But it might be in your best interest to keep your mind open when Mercury in Capricorn squares Chiron retrograde in Aries and trines the North Node in Taurus. Although it might be scary to entertain the "what's next" conversation at work, it might be worthwhile to talk about it since it could help put your mind at rest about making changes or taking a leap of faith. Regardless, it is your destiny to keep moving forward. The moon's last visit to your income sector for the year is more than just a chance to get a better sense of where the money is or to trigger any as yet untapped income potential. The moon is not only here during the final days of Ceres' deep dive into your income needs and priorities, but just as the stars are starting to align on the job and career fronts. Rather than slowing down, this professional year is speeding up. Your health practices are a wonderful way to reconnect with lost parts of yourself. The meticulous child who rearranged their sock drawer every Saturday might reemerge as you wash up after cooking a nutritious meal. The bouncing little gymnast who had the energy of a puppy may float across your mind as you near the park for a run. As your practice strengthens, remember to gently embrace the parts of you that emerge. It is through acceptance, not judgment, that we achieve wholeness. Have you been neglecting a family member lately? If so, this is the day to make things right again. The essence of this day encourages strong connections to your family, immediate as well as extended. Time can pass you by so quickly, and before you know it, reconciling can grow into a much greater challenge than if you had dealt with the problems when they first arose. Pick up the phone and make the necessary arrangements to get this relationship back on the right track today. It is less that today's stars are sending mixed messages and more that you have a window into what to expect over the coming days and weeks. On the one hand, as the moon makes its last visit to your income sector for the year, it is not only connecting with planets across the income, work and career fronts but on what was already a good day professionally. Yet this happens just as a friendly aspect between the Sun, in his final days in a playful, and Eris in an adventurous part of your chart peaks. If there is one single message, it is that life can't be all work and no play. When the Sun leaves your romantic sector next week, this will not only take the solar spotlight off matters of the heart and all things romantic, but will end all planetary activity here for the year. This makes the Sun's friendly aspect to the dwarf planet Eris in an adventurous part of your chart, which peaks today, more than just a chance to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together. Eris is a fighter, fostering a sense of rebellion. Our eyes in the sky. The moon in Libra today gives us the opportunity to feel grounded and pragmatic. This sign values composure, so our emotions will be much more in check than they were. You won't be in the mood for anyone's bull today, so don't be afraid to set boundaries if someone tries to start up with you. Fully committed with plenty of energy available, your enthusiasm makes you feel more restless than you normally are. If you're the type of person to make your feelings known, lighten up and take it easy, and be sure not to exaggerate or overreact, as others find any unduly overbearing conduct or loyalty and dedication to your cause difficult to tolerate. Make a concerted effort to begin certain things you've long been interested in. If necessary, seek permission to get your ideas underway, and don't be afraid to address those less frequently discussed personal issues. With the support you get from others, you feel more motivated to make those important first steps. To unwind, do some hard physical exercise. Full of anticipation, choices confronting you are confusing and you're not sure who you want to hug and hold close to your heart. If you feel that having to be polite and diplomatic causes you problems, there's nothing wrong with letting people know you wish to remain single and don't want a serious relationship. Your mind might have been racing over the past couple days, giving you the desire to reach for the stars and achieve your wildest dreams. Your desire for status is real now, and a helpful aspect to Uranus in the morning could throw unexpected opportunities your way, so be ready to say yes to the universe. The next couple of days will give you the opportunity to figure out a plan to get there. A square between the Sun and Moon tomorrow will help you put your thoughts into action, so make a plan now that you can execute later. The Libra lunar energy leaves you feeling driven, especially when it comes to matters of career. Today is not the day to hide in the shadows. Assert yourself in career matters, close deals, and take care of business. After midnight, the moon trines Mercury in Capricorn, an excellent time to speak what is on our minds. The Libra moon answers to Mercury, adding an additional intellectual bent to our feeling state. This facilitates sound judgment calls and makes us better communicators. Our intuition helps us make informed decisions. We err on the side of rationality in our conversations, refusing to be swayed by blind faith or impractical idealism. Don't waste your time on minor matters. Your business instincts are well honed today, so use them to concentrate on what's important. Make the investments you need to, and profits will soon come your way. Buy yourself something, because these favorable circumstances are truly a reason to celebrate. Your optimistic and positive charisma are magnetic. A friend or family member may need your help fairly soon, so don't hesitate to offer them assistance, since you have the necessary resources. It will definitely make you feel good to help others, knowing that they will remember you for it. However, in the pre-dawn hours, the moon squares off with retrograde Mars in Gemini, making us reactive. This is a classic case of "I know best." We believe our logic is indisputable, and therefore we are entitled to make choices for others. We can parade the facts around all we want. We can quote from instruction manuals or tout our irrefutable experience. This won't excuse the fact that we probably have a sizable blind spot, and denying its existence can be a dangerous thing. Try to find the middle ground between self-assertion and abrasiveness.